Hi guys, in this video we are going to install Docker on Zorin Linux. So Zorin Linux is based on Ubuntu, so we can use the Ubuntu repo also. So you can see here is my Zorin Linux 18. This is the latest version as of now. And let me log in. I log in to this machine remotely. So let me execute some commands. You can see I have this document. First we need to update this repo since it is based on Ubuntu, so we can use apt update. It will take a couple of seconds to update the repo. Then we need to add the GPG key for the Ubuntu because it is based on Ubuntu. And once the update is completed, then we can use this command to install some of the basic packages like curl and some of the software properties common. Those packages we need to install. Let me clear this screen and I will install this common packages like CS certificate. It will ask for yes, no, so we can put yes. It will take a couple of seconds. Once the installation is completed, I think it's completed, then we can use this one to add the GPG key which is pointing to this Ubuntu repo. So since I told you it is based on Ubuntu, so we can use the Ubuntu repo also. Now the GPG key is added, and once the GPG key is added, then we can use this one. It will add the keyring. Then after that again we need to update this package because whatever we updated in the above two steps, then the package will be updated from that apt repo. Okay, so it will take a couple of seconds. Once this thing is ready, then we can install the Docker packages. So this is the command how to install Docker package. apt install docker c. And if you want to install like some of the additional things like container D, that is the runtime, and this buildx, if you want to create the like multi-arc image, then you can use this one buildx. And if you want like Kubernetes things, you can use the Docker Compose also. Since I don't have requirement that one because I will use the Kubernetes later, so that's why I use the common packages like Docker C, that is the community edition. So let me copy this one and I am going to install this Docker C. Let's see after the installation what is the package, what is the Docker version is it will install. It will take a couple of seconds, I think. You can see the archive size is around 110 MB and it will take around this space like 500 MB. It will take a couple of seconds, I think. Now we can see the installation in progress, almost is going to complete. The download is completed. Now it is installing all the packages. So now the installation is completed. You can see the installation is completed, and let me clear the screen. And after that we can check like whether the package are available. You can use the systemctl status docker. It will show you like the status is active, so that the docker is installed. And you can enable this one so that at the boot time it will automatically start. You can enable this one, and once everything is completed, then you can check the docker version, docker-v. You can see here like let me clear the screen, and you can see the latest version, that is 28.5 is installed. And let me run some hello world program so that we can see like the Docker it is able to pull the image or not. So you can see there is no image available in the repo. Let me run this command so that it will pull the image. Now since the Docker image is not available, so that's why it is going to pull the image from the Docker repo. You can see it now, it's pulling. It will take a couple of seconds to complete this pull, and it will run a container like hello world. Now again, if you check this one, like the Docker image, so one image should be pulled around like 10 KB, and you can check the Docker process. Since it is not running in the background, so that's why no process, otherwise it should create one process. If you again run this command, it will pull from the local instead of Docker repo. You can see here hello from Docker, because it's not pulling the image from the Docker repo, it is pulling from local, because the second time it is automatically available in the local. Okay, so in this way we can install this Docker in Zorin OS, which is basically based on the Ubuntu.